Alright. Everyone, happy Friday. Wait till your Saturday posting. I think in the future, either we're gonna change it to Friday, but at least change it to either Friday or Saturday. At least be consistent with it being once a week.
I think Friday would work better.
Yeah, cause like my thing and then the podcast.
Cause you kept forgetting Saturdays.
Saturday is like my day of rest, even though that's supposed to be Sunday.
I think this will work better for you. Otherwise, I already have podcasts. Crud.
I don't know what you speak of.
Uh-huh.
I'm innocent.
Right.
You know, what's our topic for tonight?
So our topic is Disney.
Don't ask me what that was. Yay! Disney! She had too much sugar.
No, that'll be you. Nice try.
So, to get more insight of where we're coming from, we should say favorite Disney hero villain.
Oh, that's a nice one.
Maybe it can be prince or princess both, and then villain, or wow, yeah, I just made it much harder. I guess sidekick too is like crud.
So you first.
Ariel.
Mm-hmm.
LeFou. And Ursula.
Nice. I feel like out of three, my easiest. I feel like villain's hardest, but the hero and sideshift's easier.
Tinkerbell?
No. You know, you can just say that is me. That's
it is you.
So, hero is Belle from Beauty and the Beast.
Right.
Sideshift is Mishu from Mulan.
Ooh. I feel like he would annoy you.
Yeah. I don't get to think Mishu or Genie. They both have that personality.
Yeah, but at least the genie has his moments where he can be serious or like bluntly honest with you. Mishu's just like, oh my god, shut him up.
Oh yeah, that's true. Hey, Larry, look! We made money. Who's you? Side by sideshift.
Wow.
And then for villain, I like Jafar, but I also like Melissa.
But it's like opposite of the same coin. We're both spellcasters.
Exactly.
Wow. Oh wait, technically he was the Dr. Facilier, so...
Yeah. But I didn't say him.
Now I'm surprised. Got voodoo, I got hoodoo, I got things I can try.
And I got friends on the other side.
You got friends on the other side.
I know, it's like when I saw Weasel were Twisted, it had me like Jafar a little more for no reason.
What's Twisted?
So Twisted was, well, the main child is Twisted, a Tail to Roll Vizier. And it's for Jafar. And it was a fan-made musical.
But still, it's like a retelling of Aladdin, right? From
Yes.
Jafar's point of view.
From Jafar's point of view, so Jafar's a hero, well, anti-hero. And Aladdin is a perverted villain. Because all he wants is to get into Jasmine's Cave of Wonders.
Oh my god!
It's from the play! Yeah, you can tell this is a dog musical. No one allowed under 18 can see it.
Oh my god, I didn't know you... Oh.
You were expecting what?
I don't know. I was expecting you to pull that. But yeah, definitely love Ariel for her curiosity and being willing to stand for what she wants.
And not Rapunzel?
It's the same.
I know.
You have to pick one.
Oh,
Not
no,
10.
We're gonna break it down. So I feel like Rapunzel and Ariel are the same. Just one was born in the sea and
one was born on land.
Yeah. And yeah, they're both curious. They're both a little clumsy. They're both trapped, and they want to explore the world outside, which are trapped inside.
Well, I mean, technically LeFou is clumsy too, but definitely merits on the idea of like trying to see the silver lining and will do whatever he can to cheer up his best friend, aka lover.
Oh yeah, definitely a Tate lover.
Like, seriously, they didn't explore that in the live action version. You don't see that? Like,
oh my gosh. I feel like
you are blind.
the live action was beating your head with it. But in the anime version, it could have gone either way. It could be the fact that it's his only friend.
Yeah.
Or that he has crush on him.
But I think it's more of, in the anime version, I don't think it's like a sexual attraction. I think it's more of jealousy, admiration, because clearly Gaston has the whole town in his corner with, like, in his pocket.
Right.
I can ask anything of the town people and they'll do whatever I say.
Exactly. But I feel like in live action, it was like, oh yeah, we have to show it this way. When, like that, a lot of things live action did not meet my still approval, not horrible. Yeah, we'll get back to that topic.
But, live action versus animation?
Yeah.
And then Ursula, because she's, again, another magic user.
Well, also, she's also based on a transgender pop star. Oh, not pop star, I'm sorry, but I forgot what her actual name was.
Vogue?
Yeah, Vogue. I mean, I like her too, that's why she was the first one I did for my poetry.
I mean, her and...
her bootsies!
Her and Queen of Hearts, the only anime characters that are plus size. Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, besides Uddy Buddy, but that's debatable to the fact he's a bad butts.
We can be tall and skinny. Like, all the bugs just stack up like a...
Yeah, when you got...
like in Snow White, just stack up on top of each other.
But when they show his form, it's plus size.
Yeah. I'm like curious why they went with that route then.
I don't know.
You guys a stereotype like a man that's big and broad, like intimidating. But so is Jack, and he's a tiny stick figure, so... I don't know.
And I feel like for me, my first pick was Belle, because I
Bookworm.
totally personified her in Stool.
Bookworm.
And I definitely feel like another one that's like close to personality would also be Elsa for Frozen.
Ooh.
Yeah, it definitely shows she's intelligent. You know, they don't really show that a lot in the movies.
Like, you spend all your time in isolation, what else are you gonna do?
Right.
Inhale all that knowledge. Knowledge is power.
And yeah, I think I agree with Lauren, and definitely don't think I just handle Mishu. I forgot how annoying he'd be and self-centered.
Just make up Donkey from Shrek.
Oh gosh.
There's a more sidekick character. And
yeah.
I feel like in Shrek they played more on the fact of him being an annoying loudmouth. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I can wait to my answer for sidekick.
Okay.
My actual answer would be Pain Panic.
Yay!
I know I brought them. Pain and Panic reporting for duty.
We're worms! Worms! We're not worthy!
Gotta have little demon minions, so I'm like, power.
I mean, dang, even... There's a debate of, like, how powerful Elsa is. Technically, that still works for you.
Yeah.
I'm scared. I just gave you a compliment. I'm just gonna back
Cut
away slowly.
And another touch this with your gun.
No more power for you.
And yet, that's my nickname, Elsa. he's really strong.
It's Lady Loki. Both these powerful entities right there.
Well,
and they're in different right.
Disney bought Marvel, so technically,
Oh God.
it's still counts.
No. It's technically a shared universe.
Yep.
That is not right. You know it.
No one in the chat.
Oh.
So, when you watch Disney, are you rooting for the hero or the villain?
That's not fair. If the hero is smart enough to outsmart or outmaneuver the villain, then they get points. Usually I'm rooting either for the sidekick or the villain. The sidekick's not given enough love. It's like they're there for comedic.
They're really not.
Yeah, for like comedic comedy, or I mean comedic relief. There we go. I couldn't get the words out. Sorry.
I mean, the perfect example is that when they made the Descendants movies, you had the hero's children, or AK, or you had the villain's children, was a VK, but yet no sidekicks were shown.
It's like they don't exist at all, and that made me sad because.
Except for the third movie where you had Sneeze twins, you're like, that Jonathan, like, it doesn't though.
Really, you're not gonna show any other sidekick children the whole movie or the whole franchise?
Nope.
And just throw it in there because you can. Because they didn't have enough characters to pull from.
Yeah, I had higher expectations for that series.
Have you read the book?
No, I don't want to.
Wow. I wouldn't mind reading the book series that Jessica suggested to us because it's like a retelling of them. And that seems to be very popular of...
Oh yeah, definitely right now. Retelling of the Disney classics.
Oh God! That one needs caffeine. That one needs a sugar cube.
But I feel like for me it depends on the story. Sometimes I'll root for the hero.
Villain.
Hey!
What?
Let me finish. I didn't cut you off.
I know. I was just startled by your answer.
Let me explain.
Okay.
I root for the hero when they're the underdog or the loner outcast. So like Belle, Quasimodo.
It's easier to relate to it that way.
Right. And for those that I don't think should have a happy ending, aka Aurora and Snow White.
Wow.
I root for the anti-heroes. Or villains.
You can tell movies you don't like.
I'm sorry, but Sleeping Beauty, there's not really a story to it. I mean, there is a story of Barbers and Brothers Grimm, just not the one they told not.
I don't think that's one we can tell here.
No.
It's pretty dark. But then again, that's what the Brothers Grimm was known for, and that's what I like about it.
I mean, I think there's every Disney movie you think of, there is a Brothers Grimm version of the story.
Oh, y'all lot. Sorry.
I mean, shoot, even the one from Pinocchio was dark.
Wow, of course, my preferred my aggressive feeling guy. Is there a version of in the Brothers Grimm of Treasure Planet?
I don't recall. It's been a while since I've read our collection. So on our shelf we have the complete series of Brothers Grimm fairy tales.
Right, because I know the movie is a play on Treasure Island. It's
Yes.
a book.
That's not Grimm. That's goddess. I should know this.
Rap.
Now I have to look it up because I'm blanking on it.
There, Google.
But it's not Grimm. It's different author.
But the original author it's based off of, is it darker, you think? Or is it just different?
It's different.
I know.
I mean, Treasure Planet is pretty close to the source material.
Damn it. Stop yawning. I need sugar. And sugar crash. I think that's very plausible. And then, wow.
So the author was Robert Louis Stevenson.
Yeah, I'd be interested to read that book again. There's a lot of classics I haven't read in a while. What about Atlanta?
Atlantis is just based on a myth. It's not really based on any fable. I mean, there is a fable, but it's not. It's kind of like how Hercules is based on the Greek myth of Hercules. The same idea for Atlantis.
I just know that Atlantis and Treasure Planet are two movies by Disney that a lot of people either haven't watched, refuse to watch, or just underrated in general.
And then my favorite underrated one, The Great Mouse Detective. Woo!
Because it's
Sherlock Holmes in a mouse form.
Oh, how cute.
Ugh, I didn't hear anyone do a live action version of that. Why not just remake it? I think it'd be better to just remake the ones that didn't sell very well in the box office.
Well, see, and that's the thing. It's like, that's not like the movie are bad. Like, okay, let's take Atlantis for example. That movie didn't do very well in the box office, but it's not a bad movie.
Sequel, yes.
No. We're not touching sequels today. I'm not touching them 7-fold. They're just bad in general. But the movie, the first one, that's a great movie. It's a great story. It's animated beautifully for the time period, because that was when Disney was starting to transition to computerized animation, thanks to Pixar.
And Princess Tita definitely would be out there with all other princesses.
Right.
And she was badass.
I mean, they can make Mulan a princess, they can make her one.
But she actually is a princess.
Right. There was my rant.
Wasn't really a rant, just your 2 cents.
My soapbox. Happy?
Yes.
Nikki's soapbox is live action.
It's just, they had a really good opportunity. I saw live action as being a way to tell a different story. Either the villains, or side chat, or a minor character.
Or just story in another way entirely.
Right. Instead, here's a story you already know. And since you know it, we don't have to show any character development. Or story arc. We need to show the only parts that all fans love. That's it. We'll still make a ton of money off of it.
Oh, they are. That's the thing that's annoying. They're not even making an effort because you're already familiar with the story, so we can chop it to bits, reformat it, put it in a new medium, and call it something new.
Exactly.
What if literally it's the same movie shot by shot?
And for example, was Mulan. And you're like, we're gonna do a different version, no Mushu, no music, we're gonna stick more to the poem. And they lied. And you had to pay $30 to see it.
Well, at least they try to add some new elements to it with their culture. But, I mean, The Lion King is like, it's literally people are showing like images of like the frame of him crossing the rock. Yeah, the log, and Kumatana. But the anime version is literally the entire same movie.
Beauty and the Beast, same. Jungle Book, same.
Well, at least Jungle Book, they try to add influences from the book.
Okay. And then the only villain...
Lion King, Beauty and the Beast were duplicates.
Yes. And the only one I tried to do a villain for him was that, and that still wasn't done very well. And my only part mostly I enjoyed is when they should mostly messing with the fairies. When they're trying to raise Laura.
That was pretty cool.
Not my fault, it's funny.
Because in the anime one, it's kind of like, we all fear you, you're not one of us. And in the live action one, it kind of made it seem like, you're just mindless drones doing what the king and queen tell you to do. You have, like, no identity outside of that role.
Right, I mean, you're a dragon fae.
That's pretty bad.
But other than that, it like didn't do very well. And then the sequel shouldn't even be mentioned.
My God, the sequel, a hot mess. It's like all over the place. I feel like what they should have did with the sequel, they could have introduced more in the beginning. The whole war between like creatures in the forest versus humanity. And I kind of thought when they took her wings away, that's kind of what they were gonna go with. What up now with Disney? Look, we got shoehorn romance in here.
Now, see, I thought the better way would have done it was have the first movie and how it ended, which I'm not going to spoil it for you all. Haven't seen it.
Right?
I thought it would have been a really cool way is at the end when they show the ending, is show like the far view and then introduce another villain.
Ooh.
And then you guys started off that world of the villains and some of their stories.
Like the Evil Queen?
Like Ariel Queen or Jafar, and Jafar was her apprentice.
I'm gonna go take this idea. Write it down. Add to the scroll.
I mean, that's what they tried to do with Universal's Dark World, which failed. Was have one well-known character, and at the end of the movie, you introduce another one, and then you do their story and so on, until you build a world.
That's what Marvel did. Now everybody's copying them.
I mean, you kind of copied that.
Well, it works.
Yeah. I feel like doing one at a time works better than a giant group. Okay, these.
DC Universe. Go ahead. Finish that. Jab. Jab, jab, jab.
And their version of Justice League.
Ooh, shots fired. But they did it backwards. Let's show the whole group and then show, like, each one in their own movie. Well, we already introduced a character. Why do we care?
Well, it's like Disney. It's like live action. You're in a character, you're in a story, so we don't have to reveal much. You should know it. If you don't know it, then you shouldn't be watching it.
Okay, I'm just gonna go watch the animated classic. Thanks. Thanks for reminding me to go watch it. I haven't watched it in a while.
But I still feel like the original ones. Snow White, Cinderella, Sleeping Beauty.
The Renaissance period?
Yeah, I'm just not a fan.
I mean, of what? I totally missed what you were saying. I'm sorry.
Of the original classics. Of that Renaissance period. I'm not a fan of them.
Yeah. I'm like, wait, you're not a fan of Renaissance period? What?
No!
You couldn't tell.
No, I said the first three.
No. Oh, Snow White.
Cinderella and Sleeping Beauty.
Yeah. I like when they take those and they do good with retelling. Like for Cinderella, we have a Cinderella story.
With Hilary Duff.
Ever After with Drew Barrymore. Roger Hammerstein's version of Cinderella.
Yes.
Ready to turn it more into a musical.
And we're referring to the one with Whitney Houston and Brandy, not the one that's on Broadway.
Yeah, I keep forgetting there too. See, there's a version of Cinderella that we even liked. There's like 10 more that we were like, yeah. There's a version of Snow White that I liked and I can't think of it. Snow White and the Huntsman's good too, though.
That one and Sydney White.
Snow White's a good one. And what I'm thinking of, I can't think of the name of it.
You're talking about the dark one?
Uh-huh.
I can't remember the name I'm definitely referring to. And another one for, I think it's Best Cinderella, but it's like a play on like Disney Princess in general was, I'm gonna say All Enchanted, that's not the right one, is it?
Mm-mm.
No, it is.
Enchanted?
Yes.
Well, Enchanted was like a play on, like a parody on Disney and Princess tropes in general.
No, that's right, because that was her name was Ella. And that anything that she was given, she had to do without question.
Oh, yeah, Ellen. Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That's a play on Cinderella?
Yeah. Stepsisters, doing what they wanted.
Oh.
And you had a scene where she meets the prince in the woods on horseback. Oh, I thought Lawrence knew. I don't think there's any retellings of
Sleeping Beauty. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Or A.K.A. Briar Rose. which is what she was known when she was hiding.
No one ever remembers that anyway, by the way. What was her name? Sweet Beauty? That's the name of the movie. That was just the tale.
I feel like that one doesn't get enough attention, and there's other people wondering if Red Riding Hood would be considered Disney or not because of the fact it's in British Drum.
Well, it's a fable.
Right.
Which Disney hasn't touched it.
Yeah.
I wonder why.
Probably not sure how to do it.
Well, because it's not a princess. But it doesn't follow the princess trope.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like it'd run alongside Merida.
Alright, Pixar, get on that.
I mean, I've seen tales of Red Riding Hood where she's a ranger or a huntress herself. And you're hunting down supernatural or she protects the forest. It depends if you want the wolf to be a werewolf or a redder wolf. I've seen both story versions.
Stop feeding the idea tank. I'm not taking more at this time. It's full.
So, speaking of Pixar, that is also Disney. Favorite Pixar movie?
Oh,
Finding Nemo, Into Your Dory.
yeah. That's an obvious answer. I was gonna give you an answer to surprise you.
Okay, so what's your answer then?
Yeah.
Well, that's a good one.
Brave is a good one though.
Brave is a good one. You know, it shows that you don't have to be married or betrothed to be a princess. I'm shooting from my own hand. That's like Coco. I feel like that was a really good interpretation of Mexican culture for Day of the Dead. You know, it's a tearjerker.
No, it's not sad at all. It's a beautiful tale about family and Mexican culture. That's a music.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There.
I was gonna say that I wasn't a fan of the movie. I do appreciate the psychology of what they were trying to do with Inside Out.
Oh, yeah, I can only watch 5 minutes after and I'm like, nope, that's off. I'm sorry, it's so annoying.
No, I don't like the movie, and I think the plot was kind of like very one-dimensional.
You think?
But I like the idea of showing the different personalities one has inside their self.
Yeah, I didn't see that, but no way do we even watch that movie. I think another one for Pixar that's a little underrated is Up.
Why would you bring that one up? It's so sad.
But it's a good message that no matter how old you are, it's actually meet with people that you meet instead of going on to the past.
Believe.
Really?
You weren't believing hard enough.
But now since Disney is pretty much monopoly of anything, media-wise, you also have these recent that they also have Marvel.
Yeah, and I was just thinking of like traditional Disney animation or cartoon animation.
Okay. I'm just talking on a basis. Someone's like, "You forgot this. You forgot that." It's like,
Next Star Wars.
oh God, no.
You said Marvel. The House of Mouse does have everything.
Yes, I actually cannot stand Star Wars, and I know my distributors would be like, "You sure?" But I also like Mandalorian. That's like the big thing you're talking about right now.
Cause it's a bounty hunter.
Oh, I wish I could remember how he explained it from Warp Zone.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I never jumped down. That's how I feel about
That
it.
is a good quip back. It's like, if you don't like Star Wars, do you like the idea of a bounty hunter? It's like,
It's not technically Bounty Hunter.
I do like bounty hunter, but
It was a knockoff of a Western. Trying to be a bad guy. I remember that was part of it. I don't remember the rest of it.
Pretty close. I'll look it up after this video and put it in one of the comments.
But getting back to the original topic of what we think Disney is, which is no
princesses,
just princesses and the classics, and what I think Disney is, not all the add-ons.
Is there anything new that you're aware of that's coming up because COVID has pushed so many things delayed that you're excited for?
No.
So I have an answer that you're gonna be mad about because we've already had this debate, but I am kind of excited for Raya and the Last Dragon. It's about dragons. It's about dragons.
It's a rip-off of How to Train Your Dragon.
Yeah. I knew she was gonna get mad.
It's just a girl version. It's like Jane the Dragon and How to Train Your Dragon had a baby.
Yeah.
If you wanted to do the story, you should have done Jane the Dragon, got the rights. I'm sure Disney didn't buy it. And just made a version of that.
Are you done?
I mean, Jane the Dragon is about a girl that was learning to become a knight.
Yeah.
I mean, what else do you need?
Oh man, what did you say it was? And now I can't think of what it's called, but the one about Italian culture looks interesting. Cause it's like what they were trying to do with Coco.
I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence about that one.
Why? It looks good.
Because any trailer can look fantastic and the movie be horrible.
Yeah,
I don't trust trailers for that reason.
No, and you have a right not to, but because a trailer can make something look good, it can be crappy. But if it what it did for Coco for Mexican culture for Italian culture, then it'd be awesome.
Right. There was one movie I have interest, but I don't know how to like release it to the States. Was Soul by Pixar.
Okay.
Yeah, it shows this guy that was a music teacher and he also played the
saxophone.
I mean, that's not he played. He finally gets a kid, and then before he's allowed to perform, he passes away. And so the rest of the movie shows what happens to Soul before and after you're created, and how interaction you have with others can lead to other people's legacies and interactions as well.
Wow. Sorry.
Are you?
A little bit?
Hey, no one's in the chat. Stop checking.
Wow. Crack that whip.
Oh no, it just... Despite our scroll of ideas, I feel
How
like...
did you know?
I feel like for the writers of Disney, it's done. And they have no new ideas.
How did you know I was going to say anything about a scroll?
What were you to say?
Were you going to write your own Disney story?
No, she's not wrong. So I do have a book that's half written.
Uh-huh.
And the reason why it's not done is that I realized that the world build was really weak. I need to see it explained better. I need to explain the magic system a little better before I get into that novel. But originally, it was between my retelling of Beauty and the Beast, and that's not what happened.
Yeah.
So it'd be more of a mix between Beauty and the Beast and Phantom.
Yeah, that's why I like it so much.
Like I said, it's half written, and then rereading, I realized that a lot of it's not really explained very well.
But you just finish it, and then you have a skeleton, like Hunted, and you flesh it out, and then there you go.
Weren't you the one that told me, you can't write a pre-novel to explain all this?
You can do both. I'm just gonna go over here and look pretty and be quiet.
Okay.
How bad would that be? Like, you just need to know, it's like, here you go. Alright, I'm just gonna go Pixar down your competition.
Disney and Pixar.
Oh, yeah, that's right, they merged.
Yes. That's why I brought it up.
DreamWorks?
Oh. Does Disney own DreamWorks?
Nope. Fine, there's your competition.
I have to admit. Oh no. I thought they did buy it. And I said I want them to redo Rise of the Guardians.
That's 20th Century.
Oh.
They did buy that.
Okay. Oh, I mean, they should redo that one since that's a movie, in my opinion.
The major companies now have Disney, Pixar, 20th Century are one, and then it's DreamWorks and Universal.
But I'm sure Disney will buy nuts.
I'm not surprised that Universal didn't snatch up DreamWorks, because DreamWorks is kind of failing. They haven't made anything in a while.
With less.
The Kung Fu Panda franchise.
No, DreamWorks is Rise of the Guardians.
No, Rise of the Guardians is 20th Century Fox.
No. You have Jack with the Snowflake. That's the opener.
Look it up. What do I get if I'm right?
How did I get anything right? I know the opening to that movie. We watched it, 20 times already? Seems to be wrong. But yeah, I understand why you're doing the one you mentioned because they want to show Asian culture.
We're in The Last Guardian?
Yeah. I get why you want to do it, but what worries me is that it's going to be really close to Mulan. Now, the only difference is that one had a natural dragon and one didn't.
What? How am I wrong? Oh, it's DreamWorks, but Disney doesn't know DreamWorks.
Got it. He has the opening. Is Jack sitting on the moon with Sniffly. That's the opening scene. That's how New Year's works.
I'm just gonna go bow my head in shame. Okay.
But that's what worries me is that it's gonna be just like Mulan, just one's more focused about a dragon, one's not.
That's okay, I like Dragon. Yeah, I wrote a whole poem about it.
I know you did.
Dragons. So I'm gonna have a book coming out. Monday.
Yeah.
Oh, the ebook's already out.
I know it is. So, speaking of Disney, we talked about the films. Don't do that look!
You're supposed to plug yourself.
No? Not again.
Oh, okay.
What about your thoughts about the parts?
I don't know, because we went when we were like 6 or 7.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the one, that was Disneyland?
World.
Disney World, sorry. Disneyland's California, right?
Yep.
Okay. But, I mean, that was like 20 years ago. It could have changed by then.
Changes.
Yeah.
Well,
Clearly it's changed by then. I mean, there's some rides that aren't even there now.
Yeah.
That were there and there.
well, we were talking about this on the first time we did the podcast. We mentioned the thing about Splash Mountain being changed. And about history on that.
After the park went over. Yeah, when it's after 50th anniversary this year? Or next year?
Yeah.
And that they wanted to change Splash Mountain to tie in with Princess and the Frog to make it more culturally appropriate for the people that attend the park.
But a lot of people don't realize is that Splash Mountain is attached with the one film that's not allowed to be mentioned in Disney.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I just thought Splash Mountain was a water ride. I had no idea it had any connections to the Sound of the South.
Right. Well, I didn't know that until I was watching another YouTuber, Brian Hall, playing the video game of working at Disneyland. And he showed Briar Rabbit, Briar Fox, Briar Bear, and that's when he said what they were from. And that the original story is that it's actually based on
African folklore.
Yes.
And apparently when you enter the ride and your car is on the track going up the slope to the actual roller coaster itself, is when you get the little bit pieces of the folklore that they used from the movie in the ride.
Right. And see, I knew the tale, but the one I knew was the same story, but instead of being a rabbit, it's a spider.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm familiar with too. Anansi.
Yes, a Nazi.
That's close. Oh.
Oh, I mean, I understand the one you Prince and the Frog because it's more modern, but I don't think they should rid of all the history and culture of the original ride moving forward.
It could be cool if they combined it.
Right.
It's the rides are very similar. It's just the context of the ride and the characters are different. But I mean, it's New Orleans, so it could fit inside there.
What, at the end with Monorail? Ab's story?
Yeah,
I didn't see that.
because I mean, with Mardi Gras, you're in a costume anyway. How do you know who you are?
Right.
That's something a trickster would do.
And just have Float tell the story.
Mm-hmm.
See, Disney, this is why you should watch this. Then it's like, I'll tell you who he is. I'm just saying.
You're welcome. Gotta fill your idea tank, apparently. Oh,
You're not wrong.
Shots fired.
Like I said, the other thing that I've been listening to on Loki's more initial channel when he's talking about Disney is how recently it's people of color, certain relationship standards have to be filled.
Sexual orientation.
Thank you. But not one time's made about character having disability.
Right. Not mental or physical. At all. Any disability. It's like they need to be representative too, Hollywood, not just people of color and people in sexuality. I think that's a little unfair.
Yeah.
People in this minority were treated just as unjustly fair than those in the disabled community.
I agree.
Just saying.
And when people say in Disney that we're a disability assume, it's you have to think.
That there's a disabled character in Disney?
Yeah.
Was it Disney Pixar or Disney Disney?
Disney first. Because a lot of people say that Ariel was mute.
No, that's because of magic, and then the magic cured it.
Yeah.
If they kept her that way, then I wouldn't let it count.
And Cinderella, I will let slide because she did deal with abuse.
Right.
That one I will let slide because I did not roll that. And what I don't agree with is Belle with Stockholm syndrome. Because that's not disability, and it's not true.
I mean, maybe they paired her with Gaston because they were around each other a lot, and all the other women pointed at his feet.
But she changed the bees. She didn't get changed to fit him.
Yeah.
And like I said, for Snow White, dwarfism, or little people, to them. But no, I feel like they're kind of insulting them in that movie.
Yeah. But, I mean, that's the only one I would say would fit even close. But see, then you're forcing it. Now, people argue if Hook is without a prosthetic because he has a hook hand.
I mean, yeah,
that's one.
That's one. And Tangled again, another person that suffered from neglect and abuse.
But I feel like we're fishing for example.
Yeah.
Then again, Disney has failed to recognize people of sexual orientation too. So, there's what, 2, 3 characters of color?
Yeah.
But Disney needs to get their act together.
The thing is, though, is that now Disney is correcting, and I say that particularly, the people of color idea.
Yeah.
And sexual orientation. But they're still not touching about people with disabilities being represented.
Because we're ignored minority.
But we shouldn't be.
Right. I mean, even in regular Hollywood, despite animation, I mean, there's not much representation there. Even the ones that is, it's like, oh, help a little burden that you must care for.
I mean, it's true. I know that when they decided to do Daredevil, that there is a community of blind actors, and they went with someone that had no disability whatsoever.
Yep. I mean, I think that's a little insulting. You're gonna hire a sighted person and have them pretend to be blind instead of just hiring a blind actor.
Yep. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm sure the reason was that they were worried of a blind person being injured. Because that's always the scapegoat answer.
And Daredevil is a very action, combat oriented character.
Right. But again,
blind person can learn martial arts.
Not even blind person can learn martial arts, but as we know, Andrew says a lot, that being blind doesn't mean that all you see is blackness. There's different levels of blindness.
Blindness is a spectrum?
Yeah. I feel like we're getting away from topic.
Well, I mean, these are things that we want to see in Disney.
That's true. I mean, isn't that why I want to write them?
That's sad, though. Like, I mean, it's cool that we can use our talents as writers to, like, hopefully narrow that gap of, like, no representation at all to some, but it would be nice if people in Hollywood could do that, too.
Nope. Never happened.
Never say never.
Tonsil stands.
You're gonna burp in my face?
No.
That's a different channel. But, I mean, you said with a live action that they're missed opportunity to do villain, but they are doing Cruella. They are trying, and they didn't listen.
But again, neither one of them really developed.
Well, Cruella hasn't came out yet, so you can't say that.
I don't Maleficent wasn't developed.
Ugh. Like, they took away everything that you love about the character.
Well, because they're trying to make her into a hero. And
Just make her anti-hero.
that's what I wanted. But they had to make her what they thought was an ideal hero instead of showing what she's known for.
That would have been cool.
I mean, when he showed me her wings removed, I really thought she would just be like, alright, I know you are. You got my wings? I'm into your kingdom. Instead, he made that an excuse for why she cast the curse on Aurora. It's like, not as... what's the word?
I don't know where you're going.
Like, it was anti-dramatic.
I think it would have been cool. I mean, I do give the film props. It's like taking a character that you think is a hero, which is the king, and doing something cruel to make him the villain, to make the villain look like the hero. That was a twist. That was cool. I like that.
Right.
And then after that, the movie just goes, in the flames.
I feel like after that scene is when the story and the movie itself, like, just figuring out the idea. They know how to, like, finish it.
I was like, if we continued that direction, that would have been cool.
Oh, I'm sorry, all I heard was, yawn.
Shut up.
But I mean, I understand they had to introduce Aurora. I get that.
Yeah, at the end.
No, she has to be the main character.
I'm pretty sure the movie is called Maleficent.
And you have to maybe see more photos on the other characters.
Right?
But I do like how she met Bomb and how he became her friend, servant.
Oh my god, isn't he cute?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know we needed eye candy in the movie, but thank you. And then play on a stereotype, like, his shape of stereotype, he shifted, he was naked, he had no clothes. It's like, you're in the wood, I mean, you could make clothes.
Right? But I wish they would build his story a little more of...
Now you really get, like, how he came to be her companion and his name. That's it.
Well, I mean, they hinted at the fact of her crow that she turned human. And that it was her magic that made them different forms.
Yeah. But that's all we got.
Yeah.
Like a flock of minions. Hey, there's a flock of ravens around Nikki. They're just ravens. They're not messengers at all.
I saw it coming.
We're shapeshifters.
Alright, Laura, you made your points.
What? That would be your army?
Oh, like, do you want me to say what with dragons?
Dragon!
So, if you had to live in one of the worlds from Disney, which one would you pick?
Oh. I'm trying to think of names. A Corona.
Nice.
Tangled.
Tangled, the city of the sun drop.
Oh, like, wait, it's Tangled. What's the city called?
Oh, I don't know if it actually has a real name, but I remember from Kingdom Hearts they always refer to it as Hall Bastion.
Yeah.
And that'd be where Beast's castle was.
Ooh.
I'm sorry, but you had that library. I'm like...
Can I just have the library? Thanks.
Like, can I just have that library and then take the... Well, it's still Pixar's account, right?
Mm-hmm.
And just take where Brave is in Scotland, like Mercito.
Ooh.
Then I'd be happy.
Well, again, I'm pretty sure Brave was filmed in New Zealand, so that's probably why I get that feel. Because it's really pretty.
No,
there.
they went to Scotland for research for that one.
Yeah.
Yes, they went there.
Well, that's cool too.
Yeah, so doing the world of Brave with Bill's library, I'd be happy.
Yeah, I like Corona because of like a lot of the landscape is like a garden. There's a lot of like everywhere. And you kind of get the feeling it's like architectural landscape, but like being outside, like being in the forest.
Right.
But I also do like the landscape from How to Train Your Dragon.
So Welsh.
Yes.
Well, the other thing is we showed that How to Train Your Dragon and Brave share the same universe. Because when they show Touch the Sky, in the far off distance, you can see Hiccup riding Toothless when he's climbing the waterfall.
I'm gonna go watch that. I believe you.
Like that, it's not far off for you to think that.
Well, wait, are they both Scotland or no?
They're both based in Scotland because How to Train Your Dragon is Viking lore.
Right.
And then...
Well, Celtic, right?
Yeah. And then Brave is Scottish.
I'll make that leap. I like that movie.
I'm saying, just like in Hunchback of Notre Dame, when he's shown staying out there and he showed Belle, that's the same concept.
Yeah, they're both from Paris.
Right. And there's a theory that Tangled, Frozen, Riot Guardians, How to Train Your Dragon, and Tangled are all connected in one universe.
You said that really fast.
So it's also known as the Big Five.
And what is it?
So it's Riot Guardians, How to Train Your Dragon, Frozen, Tangled, and Brave.
You got really excited. You're like,
Because I like the idea of that. That's their own universe.
and I like all the characters involved. So, yay.
You have to admit, your favorite part from Riot Guardians is when you're just bitch.
And it is very intimidating to know that an entity can come from your nightmares. Nightmares are scary. That was a solid villain right there. Like, Frollo is intimidating in the Hunchback just because he's creepy.
He's a pervert. Pretty much. Nope. No. Nancy is clean. Nancy is friendly. I have not made that joke.
I was that close. But now I want to know.
I will tell you after. That is not for the stream.
But
If you know my mind,
I do know your mind, but it could go so many different ways.
That joke is not appropriate.
Okay.
I'm just gonna say that.
I'm just gonna keep asking you, but okay.
That's a joke about the shirts.
Oh. I got it. Bing!
Yeah, that's totally not appropriate.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut.
Oh, God. You made me cry. That was a good one, though.
Thank you.
Well, I mean, it's sad that... It is kind of sad the way that the writer for him to come out and, like, basically tarnish everyone's fantasy that Tangled and Little Mermaid aren't connected. But both the cities, it's Norway and then...
Like, no, it wasn't. Tangled and Frozen are connected. They're cousins. But it was the idea that Tarzan was their brother because of the ship.
Yeah, and that was what connected the Little Mermaid to it. No, I'm saying that that's not true.
No. And what created that is because the writer for Tarzan worked on Frozen.
Yeah.
And then he got tired of hearing it, so he just nipped in the bud and said it wasn't true.
Well, and the ship that he drew for the animation of Frozen looked like the ship in the Little Mermaid.
Right.
I mean, possibly the time wouldn't make it match, but they do look the same. That was on the animation part. But they probably just, like, had access to this drawing, to be honest.
I think it's the ship. I also think it's also Tarzan's parents when they land.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that they both had brown hair did not help either.
Brown reddish hair.
Was it reddish?
His dad was, yeah.
What was the mom?
One with brown, one with red, I think.
Oh, well, see, that's just me being colorblind. I thought they were both brown.
It's okay.
But they did show that there's not between Little Mermaid and Hercules because of Greek lore with Poseidon.
That made me happy.
Because Teen Train is supposed to be a personification of Poseidon, therefore it makes a connection.
Or he could be a descendant of Poseidon, we don't know.
Right.
And then he has the trident too. I think it's more in that case that there's a lineage there. And how would he get the trident?
No, the theory is that they would be cousins and that Triton is supposed to be Poseidon. That's the theory.
Oh.
I think yours is better than it's a descendant.
Thank you. I try.
I know you do.
What?
Hey, Lara, what time is it?
Time for you to get a watch? Oh. That was a very sarcastic way of just saying that with time.
Thank you. I mean, we need to go for an hour.
What I want to write.
Oh, you want to write, do you?
I'm glad I heard right and not right.
Get your mind out of her!
Never!
I behaved. You know that last one was came pretty close. You have to behave too.
So, is that the goal then? It'll start being Fridays at 8 p.m.
Yeah.
Eastern.
I do have one more fun question though.
Yes.
So if you take any book
Oh God.
and turn into Disney or Pixar
Oh God.
franchise, what would it be?
Oh, you're just mean. Any book franchise?
Yep. That hasn't already been done. Or it needs to be redone like One Princess. You haven't picked it, I just said, or it needs to be redone. That doesn't count.
But I don't know. The idea we had earlier about Riding Hood would be dope.
Yeah. I mean, darn.
I
I
mean,
also say that.
how many other stories in Brothers Grimm haven't been touched? Or just haven't read it? You read them all, right? I mean, isn't there another version of Snow White that's darker, like Rose Red.
Rose Red.
That Disney is making into live action film.
I think Rumpelstiltskin hasn't been touched.
That'd be cool.
And I also think... No, wait, they did do that.
What?
They didn't do very well. Jane and Giant.
Oh, yeah.
But it has been done. It's just still number one.
Well, Rumpelstiltskin would be cool. That'd be a good villain movie.
And King Midas.
Ooh, that's the where you touch everything and turn to gold.
Gold, yep.
Pink Aladdin. I don't think I would have known about that myth.
I mean, they do... See, that's the one's tricky because Aladdin, Free, and Prince of Thieves, they do show it. They made a play on it. But unless you know the myth, you wouldn't touch it.
Oh, I thought of one.
What?
The Fisherman's Wife, because he and Kirsten Anderson.
Yeah. I mean, that's a good one if you know the myth.
You really like being by the water.
Oh, I mean, it's Norway, isn't it?
Yes.
That doesn't surprise me. I mean, he did Little Mermaid, and he did Snow Queen, so I'm not surprised he did more from him. I think a doofy one they should do is Emperor's New Clothes.
That has to be an adult movie. When they actually show it, he's supposed to be naked, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
But I mean,
You can get away with it.
you can get away with it and do magic spin on it. That every time you said something, it would be like magic would create what you thought it was, not be real. And that makes sense.
Maybe you're gonna show him wearing little itty bitty boy shorts like you do in
Those Disney movies.
Yeah.
Never Be Naked. Yeah, Disney Never Be Naked. They show him wearing heart-colored boxers. And that's when be naked.
Everybody shorts walk around going, "Hi, Helen."
Really, you had any baddie?
Oh god, if they remade Ferngully, I'd be pissed.
They're on its remake the sequel.
Hmm.
Come on, you didn't even realize the sequel was about poachers until I pointed it out to you.
The sequel shouldn't exist.
I don't know. I think the first one was about endangering the rainforest.
Right?
I think if they had done a better story, I think the second one would work better about being about poachers, not Revenant, sorry. Talk too fast.
I wasn't passionate about the forest.
I'm just saying there would have been a better way to do it instead of saying it's about poachers, but no, we're only hinting about it a little bit and then, oh look, the little girl to be fairy. That's the main idea for a story.
What about you?
No.
You're a fairy child.
Stop coming up with ideas!
What? What I do?
Really? What'd you say? Fairy child?
You are. I gave you an idea?
Yes.
Eat that thing. Break me. Break me. Break me. Yeah, I shouldn't have any more sugar, but I'm gonna go get a drink.
No, soda.
Toga? Toga. Toga.
And, I mean, they did Hercules. I think they called him Medusa. Or show some of the monsters from Greek mythology.
We just... Yeah.
What?
Story. Idea.
We had that one. It's not Fate's Revenge.
I know.
We never said we kind of do a sequel series of the monsters point of view.
Quack. See, this, I knew that would happen. It would be like creativity on crack. I mean, Disney is an animated way of showing fables and stories.
Exactly.
You have any other questions, boss lady? Sorry, the laptop goes flying. What's our subject next week? On how to show how life is better than what you watch?
Yeah, I mean, we do shows. I don't feel like I have much to contribute to that discussion because I don't really watch shows.
We can do movies. There,
Why do I have a feeling we're going to have chiplet montage when we get that? Subject?
No.
You're a bloody liar.
You said there's chick flicks you like.
Yeah.
2.
So, movies done?
Yeah.
Okay.
We can actually look at the top 100 for the year and see, like, if we agree or disagree.
No. Not 2020. There ain't doing nothing on her.
2019?
Sure.
Yeah, because what movies were made in 2020 that weren't direct to streaming?
And actually were worth watching.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea, right?
Yeah, we can do that.
Sweet.
I have a feeling we tripping something.
Me? And watch the top 5.
No.
Oh.
See, I knew it! I knew there had to be a bloody chiplet in there for you to be that way.
Actually, I don't know what the list is for 2020 or 2019, so. But horror and romance are, like, the 2 top genres. I'm sure they're there.
I do know the big one for horror was Happy Death Day.
Ew.
We went to be in front of for sentence draft horses for this year.
That was funny. Alright, so join us next Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern.
Yep.
We debate what movie is better. I mean, movie in general. Why are you looking that way?
Movie genres.
Oh, there's a debate itself.
And then it really come down to animated films versus live films.
We touched on that a little bit.
We did.
They were saying we don't like any live action film but Disney.
Nope.
Yeah, I can't think of any.
The only one I could tolerate was Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah, but this is a book.
I know, that's why I can tolerate it.
Yeah.
And I liked how Johnny Depp did
No matter. Yeah.
Yeah, as you read The Looking Glass Wars, that is the version of Mad Hatter you think of.
The character we got.
Yep, all I'm missing is the gutters. Well, yeah, during the Looking Glass Wars and for Looking Glass is that he was the bodyguard for the White Queen, and that his hat acted like the dagger they threw.
That's a cool weapon. It's stealthy.
What you doing?
Attached to my phone, like it's a part of me.
So, just see you guys next time then. Bye!
Bye! Happy holidays! Wait, next Friday is Christmas.
And Monday is Yule.
You said you were gonna.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Oh, I forgot. So, this Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern, I will be doing a book release for Shadow Abyss, which is my dark poetry collection. And I'll be reading the first poem in the book called Faye's Treachery and Honor Yule.
Yay!
Because it's about the Unsullied Court, which is whose date is open on a night.
Yep.
So join me then.
Yep. If you guys want to check it out before then and read along with her, it's on Amazon. Gotta help get their books. Buy the book. 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 Bye, guys.